Hi all. We've got updates here for Hurricane Lane, and I'm going to go ahead and play this. Turn up the volume.
We begin with the latest of Hurricane Lane. Breaking news, a new video into our newsroom tonight. Flooding caused by heavy rains from Lane. This was taken in Orchid Land in Puna on the Big Island at about 5:30 this evening. We just learned the state has closed Bayfront Drive in Hilo due to the flooding. Traffic is being rerouted through town, and officials are keeping a very close eye and monitoring the storm and the impacts there. It continues to be, does Lane, a Category 4 hurricane about 260 miles south of Kailua Kona. And we want to get right to it with the very latest on the forecast.
Hey, Derek.
Crew's been following the storm. For pretty much the last several days now. Yes.
Yeah, we appreciate all the pictures and all the video that the people have sent in. I do want to mention that you saw the vehicle in that video driving through that water, and you've heard the phrase, turn around, don't drown. Not the best idea, so please don't do that. Don't repeat that. That can be very, very dangerous. All right, an update on Hurricane Lane right now. The situation has changed.
This is last night.
In that Hurricane Lane has weakened slightly, and we anticipate even more weakening. Despite the fact that the weakening trend has now set in, we are still looking at a very robust and very powerful system. So we're talking about winds 145 miles per hour.
Down to 135 now.
A force to be reckoned with. What's weakening Lane is wind shear. It's started to erode the integrity of the storm, and unfortunately we're not going to get any help from those water temperatures, because despite the fact that there are cooler water temperatures to the north of the islands, the water is so hot in terms of hurricanes that it's going to keep and has kept the system healthy. We're not getting any help from
I just got home from the doctor's office.
A little bit of help now from the wind shear, and the latest track has it moving towards the north at basically a Category 3 west of the Big Island, and then arcing and making a sharp turn to the west as a Category 2 or 1. Now there's a few factors in place here. In order for this sharp turn to the west
it was for Tom's shingles in his eye.
Significant weakening, because the storm system gets decoupled from the upper levels of the atmosphere. The upper levels go in one direction with the wind shear, and the lower levels get picked up by the trades, and the trade winds should steer the system to the west, but we don't know when this exactly is going to happen. Best case scenario, it happens to the south. That keeps the threat farther away from Oahu and Kauai. If it happens later on in time, then we could be looking at a closer point of approach to Oahu as well as Kauai. Also notice that the Big Island and Maui are not in the cone of uncertainty. We do have 4 main Hawaiian islands, Lanai, Molokai, Oahu, and Kauai, that are still in that cone of uncertainty. And all that means is the center of the system could move over those islands. But the impacts are far from it. About 140 miles out from the center, tropical storm force winds. We're looking at a 60 to about 80% chance of those tropical storm force winds making it into the Kona coast, parts of Maui County, Lanai, as well as Molokai, and then of course Kauai and Oahu. So we're dealing with terms in terms of the impacts. We're still seeing that surf 15 to 25 feet for the south shores, flooding with storm surge at 1 to 3 feet, and most areas it looks like possibly can see 10 to 15 inches of rain, but some areas in the mountains up to 24. And those winds, right now, they're tropical storm force winds, but if that track changes, or if Lane does not decrease in intensity as forecast, these numbers are all going up, and that's why it's great that you are staying informed. Heavy rains moving into the Big Island tonight. For the rest of the state, Oahu, Maui County, all 3 islands, as well as Kauai, now through Saturday. And let's take a look at the radar, because yes, we are seeing rain bands move through. Most of the shower activity and the heavy rains have been over the Big Island, where there's a flash flood warning. Again, Bayside Drive is closed right now, and there's saturated ground, so it's not going to take much rain as the heavier rains start to move through to cause that flooding. And of course, for Maui Island, which is under a flood advisory where the rains have not been intense.
I'll put this link
a wet situation as the showers move through the rest of Maui County
in the description box once I load it.
And Molokai. That's the latest. Howard?
Okay, guys. Now we're going to go direct radar. This is actually happening right now. Sorry, almost dropped the phone. As you can see, these spaghetti models right in here. Let me get my pen. I don't have my pen. Okay, we'll do it this way. Right in here. Still have it going to the island. It looks like it's going to go up and curl. There's Honolulu right there. At least the wind is, hurricane has dropped. Yes, it is going to be very close. I have a friend named Scott. Him and his wife are on Honolulu. They're at the naval base there. I haven't been able to reach him at all. See if I can coax in on that. I hope so too, Sam. They've already had massive flooding there in Hawaii. They've closed some roads down. All right, guys, I will do another report here at 4 o'clock. God bless. Please be safe. If you're just coming on, watch it from the beginning. I will put links on there so you guys can watch it whenever you feel like it. Right now, this page you're watching is running 24/7 until the hurricane passes Hawaii. God bless. Please be safe.